Well, if you are born in Ontario, you can now legally, from the day of your birth, have 4 parents. Welcome to another Tomorrow's World webcast. My name is Wallace Smith, and the world is upside down. It is changing day by day in dramatic and incredible ways. I have a summary here from news.ontario.ca about a law that was in progress in Canada. It's dated November 29th, but as I talk about it, it actually has passed. They say it passed unanimously, but that's not actually the case when you read the details. A lot of legislators did not show up, so they wouldn't have to give a negative vote. It's just amazing. It has this kind of Orwellian name, at least to me. All Families Are Equal Act. The All Families Are Equal Act of 2016. Let me just read some selections from this summary from news.ontario.ca. It says that the All Families Are Equal Act 2016 will change the Children's Law Reform Act, the Vital Statistics Act, and 39 other statutes to ensure that children are treated the same regardless of how they are conceived. The laws will also be amended to use gender-neutral terminology where possible. Essentially, they're trying to get rid of the words mother and father, and you actually see this in the content. We have to get rid of the words mother and father because what if both of your parents are men? Because a man has married a man or has a partner that is a man. Or they father and father? Is one of them the mother? They're trying to strip all of that out. And also making it where those who are homosexual partners, one doesn't have to adopt the child, because this is actually a change from the birth certificate level, that they really are the quote-unquote parents from the beginning. But believe it or not, that's not even the biggest deal. That's actually not one of the largest changes they make. Let me continue. They give here some of the examples of what it does. For instance, in cases where a child is conceived through assisted reproduction, such as in vitro fertilization and things like that, it says this act provides that the parents are the birth parent and the birth parent's partner, if any, at the time of the child's conception. Now, if any, notice that means there may not be a partner, so it really just might be one parent. At the time of the child's conception, no court order will be required. Notice they can't say mother and father. Suddenly, the mother is the birth parent. And let's be clear, you are the mother if you're the birth parent. That's kind of a given. Though really in this day and age, you have women that are quote-unquote transitioning to be men that are legally, in the eyes of the law, considered men, and now they're having babies, and they don't want to have the term mother, some of them. They want to have the term father. So these words are going out the window, and we're saying things like birth parent and a birth parent's partner. But again, that's not the wackiest level. It just keeps changing. Let me just jump down where they summarize parentage agreements. Again, this is the birth certificate we're talking about. It writes here in the article, up to 4 people will be able to be recognized as the parents of a child without a court order if all parties entered into a written preconception agreement to be the parents of the child together. The birth parent is required to be one of the parties of the agreement. So at least they have some kind of restriction that the person to whom the child is born, the mother, actually has to be one of the 4, but up to 4 people can be a parent. The word mother and father has just been obliterated, both of those words. They don't apply in this. Are you father 1 and father 2 and father 3 and mother? Or mother A and mother B and father A and father B? Or none of those things. Are you father and mother and then made-up word and made-up word? They just say, just forget it all. We'll just call them all parents, and a child can have up to 4. The world is turning upside down. Confusion, confusion, confusion. The family, as God has designed the family, is being dismantled in front of our very eyes. Why? A lot of this is claimed to protect children because you have children in different circumstances. And they want all those children to have a sort of safe recognition of whatever their family environment. But as I was just talking a while ago with one of our crew here before we got started, that when you start dismantling what is the family as God designed it and you lose sight of that, then all of a sudden families that don't fit that mold become ignorant of the challenges they face. When you're missing a father, that child faces challenges. But if you're not told that, because all families are exactly the same, that child will suffer. You know, actually in Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 18, God prophesied that if His people leave His laws behind, it says specifically that cursed shall be the fruit of your body. Your children will suffer. And I guarantee every viewer watching this, that while all of this is supposedly about protecting children, I guarantee you children will suffer because of this. You can't go against God's design and not have suffering as a consequence. Thanks for watching. Please check out everything we have available at tomorrowsworld.org.